What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video with TC. Thank you for your continued support. Look, I wanted to get into something today, and before I get into it, I feel like it can be a controversial take. Sometimes what we're about to speak about today. I'm not gonna waste no time. Y'all seen the thumbnail. We finna get right into it. And keep in mind, everything I say is my opinion. And if you agree, you know what I'm saying, you're more than welcome to jump into the comments. All right, but we about to get into it. Let's go. All right, this is just a short, but what she's saying is how I look when my man met me. Do y'all see how she looked when her man met her? Look, let's get a versus how he sees me after 3 years. Versus how he sees me after 3 years. Hold on. Let me see this one more time. That don't even look like the same woman. What happened? All jokes aside, they had to be on some type of hard drugs because now she look like she got hit by a bus. No pun intended. That's kind of crazy. Now, what does this tell you guys? Situations like this. What does this tell you guys? You know what I'm saying? I think that, I'm all for getting comfortable in a relationship and, you know, being able to be kind of one with one another. Now, let me tell you something that I don't agree with in relationships. And this could be a, controversial take. This could be something that a lot of people don't agree with, but I don't believe in getting comfortable to the point that you no longer are looking good for your partner as you once were in the beginning. Because and this is why I think relationships, it's when you break down everything in a relationship. I've only been in one, well, I've been in multiple relationships, but I've been in one long relationship. You know, it taught me a lot about relationships. When you break down the when you break down the dynamics of a relationship, it's set up for you to fail almost because look, she has a face full of makeup right now, right? She's looking good for her man, right? Because she's trying to impress him. Now, let's speed it up. 3 years later, she comfortable. Look what she looking like. I'm not commenting on her looks as if I'm saying she's ugly or pretty. That's his woman. That's up to his viewer discretion advised, my nigga. But at the end of the day, if her friends asked her to go out right now, what do you think she would look like? I'm gonna show you. Hold on. And one in a relationship, you shouldn't let yourself go. Like if you shouldn't just be looking a certain way, and this goes for male and female. You shouldn't just be looking a certain way or trying to get fit while you're single or trying to do this while you're single just to impress the opposite sex. You should do all these things for yourself. You should not lose yourself in a relationship. Like I always say, man, you're gonna find somebody in this life that makes you half of yourself or 100% of yourself. You have to choose wisely. But some people are used to comfort, and that's okay. Back to my point. Like I was saying, what do you think she would look like if her friends invited her or were like, girl, come out, you be in the house all the time. What you think she look like? I'm finna show you. If her friends hit her up right now and say, girl, let's go out, this is what she would be presenting to the world. And that's when it becomes a problem. Because it's like, why can't you look like this? And the man should have a problem with this because it's like, why can't you look like this for me? And women love to say, you don't take me on dates. We don't do nothing. Look at them right now. When a woman is trying to impress you, she is going to do whatever. It don't matter if y'all going to the park. They're just chilling in the car. He has a cup. It looked like they went to a fast food restaurant. So it don't take an extravagant date for a woman you're in a relationship to put on no makeup, and you shouldn't accept any less. Because look at them right now in the car, face full of makeup. She met him. When a woman meets you, she is trying to get you to like her. She wants to make sure you like her. So she's gonna do whatever. So this is the only problem I have with this in a relationship. There's nothing wrong with putting on makeup and looking good, but at least if you're a woman in a relationship, at least try to look good for your man at least once a week. Because if your man is keeping himself up, keeping his hair groomed, most of the time a man stays the same way physically throughout the whole relationship. And if you are presenting this to him daily, right here, after he, got you in the bag, but when you go out with your friends, you're presenting this makeup face, that's kind of a disservice and disrespectful to him. And this is why I feel like you shouldn't get comfortable in a relationship, because when a woman gets comfortable in a relationship, I keep telling y'all, she starts to look at you as somebody she doesn't have to impress. And this could be vice versa for man and woman, but it kind of is more, I feel like it could hurt a man more when women move like this, because it's like, okay, the same things that you were doing to look good for me in the beginning, you're no longer doing. I'm no longer seeing that. You see what it says? 3 years in, he sees me how he sees me every day. You know, however y'all think she look. Compared to the beginning, it looked like bozo drip. So it's like, at what where is the equal ground? Because if you bring it up in a relationship, all you're gonna do most times, what a guy gets is, you don't take me nowhere, you don't plan nothing. But where are they at? In the car with a fast food cup. If she wanted to, she would. That's all I gotta say to that argument. Because okay, now you're putting on this makeup to go to work, you're putting on this makeup to do this. Nothing wrong with makeup, but when you at home with me, I see a bonnet and the slump face. When are you looking good for me? What are you doing to keep me around? And then this is where the disadvantage comes for a man in a relationship. And guarantee, this is something that you can 100% guarantee. It's funny now. Like right now, this is a funny TikTok, right? Everybody looking at it like, ha ha he he. The second that they break up, the tables are gonna flip 100%. It's going to be this picture right here that you see on your screen, how I was when I was in a relationship. She she's gonna use that picture, that video you see on the screen, and that video, the tag over there is gonna be how I was in a relationship. And what the fuck? Okay, hold on, man. Versus how I am now. This is gonna be her how I am now. So when she gets out of a relationship, she's going to start back grooming herself appropriately. And this is why I think you should not. I mean, when women get comfortable with you, start farting in front of you, you know what I'm saying? It's okay to do that, because I'm all for getting comfortable. You want to be comfortable with your partner. But to an extent, it can also become a disadvantage and a detriment to your relationship. Because once a woman is no longer impressing you and your attention no longer means anything to her, you can best believe she's going to want to get that attention from somewhere else. And I'm not talking about just, okay, you get attention from you not like you could be with your woman in the house like COVID times and she ain't put on makeup for like 2-3 months. That's different. But if she is looking like this every single day, no longer trying to do anything, but then when she's going to work events or when she's going out to eat with coworkers, she's putting on a face full of makeup and trying to look her best, but no longer trying to look the best for you. And y'all do still do simple things like, you know, step out to eat. It don't matter. If a woman ever tells you, you don't take me nowhere, and y'all do actively go sit down and go on dates, or y'all do Uh, what's her name? She's a lie. When I met my ex girlfriend, bro, she would put on makeup and get everything situated just for me to come to her house. Just for me to come to her house. We weren't going anywhere but to the bedroom. But she would, just for me to come to her house, she would do that. So I think it could be a very disserviceable to let a woman feel totally secure with you in a relationship, because it will lead to situations like this. Because like I said, it's funny now in the TikTok, but once it comes time to break up, the tables are going to be flipped. He's going to be this horrible guy. She's going to be, I couldn't do anything with him. I lost myself. You know what I'm saying? We didn't do anything, so I never wanted to look good. The tables are going to be flipped. One thing that women are good at is flipping the tables. And that's how I feel about the situation. How do y'all feel about the situation, though? I know I'm not bugging, and I know some of y'all have been in this situation. If y'all have been in a situation like this, jump in the comments and let me know what your experience was like. Or if you haven't been in a situation like this, if you've seen others in situations like this, whether it be a homeboy, cousins, sisters, brothers, you know what I'm saying? Jump in the comments and let me know how y'all feel about this one, man. Because, like I said, this is a very controversial take. Some people agree with it, some people don't. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I'm all for comfortability in a relationship, because you should be able to be comfortable to an extent around your partner. But when you give them an inch, they take a mile. And when they take that mile, they keep going. And that the keep going in this situation is going to be the tables turned on this TikTok whenever she does decide to leave him, or whenever the relationship does fizzle out. So that's the end of this vid. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. Click that notification bell so you know my next video drop. Appreciate y'all rocking with me for this short amount of time. And we're going to be going. Make sure y'all hit them comments and let me know how y'all feel about this video.